So today we've got a 2004 F150 XLT POS. I'm not a big Ford fan, but the four-wheel drive automatically went into four-wheel low. It won't come out. And that's going to be this gizmo right here. It's a simple little motor that turns. In the old days, you had a shifter that you would move a gear inside the transmission and flip it in and out of four-wheel low, high, and two-wheel drive. Now we've progressed after a couple of hundred years into a motor that also brakes. But it's not expensive. I think this was $60 on Amazon. It wasn't much. I'll throw the link in because sometimes they're like $200 for the same exact model. $60, and this thing has 200,000 miles on it. So I'm not about to buy the $200 one. So this, I don't know if this truck's gonna last another year or a week. I don't know. Let's take a look at what we got. So there's our gizmo, and we want to make sure we bought the right one and it matches. Because you know this is $60 as opposed to $200. So what could be wrong? So far it seems all right. We're good. We've got a couple of wires coming from over here to the plug, and that just means we're going to have to move them. It's no big deal. So we'll go ahead, looking like a 10mm. Alright, so there's a bracket with a little nut on the back here. And we'll take this plug apart and then give it a tap. I guess we push this little clip down right here, and then it should pull apart. Holy crap, that was supposed to be a nightmare. Next thing you gotta do is get these two wires out. And I'm old and I can't see too well, so there's a little lever you pull out of the way right there, and then you can yank the wire out. Now, that's not easy to see on the video. I'll try to get it so you can see the lever. And if not, I'll get a close-up picture of it and I'll put it up in the window. There we go. It's right there. I just use a piece of welding wire. You can use a poker or a tiny screwdriver or whatever. Get in there and pull this guy back, and then it slides right out of there. Good news is it'll slide right back in. Now remember, the brown one came on the first one and the black one was the second one. That's important to remember. I probably should have pointed that out, but on yours that you might just have one, but you just got to take a picture, make sure you've got the right hole. And now you can take this guy out and change it. Now it's possible when you put this in that the mechanism inside is stuck and you gotta flip it over, but we're gonna assume it's not for now. And then with just a little bit of light persuasion, you should be able to pop that guy off. So it is now for low, what it says it's in. And it is. It's in 4 low. And that's where it's stuck. So that tells me that the internal mechanism is not screwed up. Now, what you really could do, I mean, this is a heavily worn truck. And if I didn't care, I could either flip it to 4 high all the time or 2 high. Just leave it there. And that would be fine. Because this part was cheap enough, we'll just keep it working like it was supposed to. Now I'm going to take this brown one and shove it in here all the way through. You got to poke through the membrane that's in there. And then shove it until it won't come back out. There, you heard it click. Same thing with this guy. You might want to take a pin and poke through this. There's a membrane there that's closed up. Just keep going till you hear it click. it clicked. Now if that doesn't happen, you grab a pair of needle nose and do it. Alright, so my pins are in the little holes. I didn't screw the wiring order up yet. I got this red clip that goes back in. You push it in and you'll just feel it. If you don't hear it, you'll definitely feel it click. There you go, I felt it. Plug this guy back together. Till you feel that click. No, I put this on from the other piece. Now this arrow is facing toward the bottom, so it came from the package in 4 high. So we'll flip that lever to 4 high and we'll stick that on. Jiggling around until we find the hole. Story of my life. There we go. We'll get these guys in there. This guy on the tail. Always get your bolts started before you snug them up, you big dummy. Alright, we'll drop this guy on the ground and see how it works. So there we go. I go to 4-wheel high. I'm good. I can definitely feel it. Go back to 2-wheel and I'm good. So that seemed to take care of the problem. I'll throw some links in the bottom. I'll throw the link of the part number and any other tool or thing I used. Other than that, thanks for watching. Bye.